Hello and welcome to my channel. It's story time, and today it's all about Ronald, who becomes famous. By now all the other villagers had heard of the special cross that Ronald had made for them, and of course they all wanted one. Not the same though. They all wanted a different and special cross just for them, and Ronald had received lots and lots of letters asking him to make crosses for them. He liked getting post, but this was looking like a great deal of work for him to do. Not that Ronald was ever afraid of work. Ronald thought it was wonderful to be asked to make all the crosses, but wondered how he would make them on time. Everyone wanted them as soon as possible. He sat in prayer and he asked God for help. What should he do? Ronald often prayed, but this was a special request. He sat quietly in the church and he put his hands together, and that's where he sat for some time. While Ronald was sat praying, a thought came to him. Hire some staff. What a good idea. That way he could make all the crosses in time. The job was not going to be easy, as the crosses were really special, and it would take special mice to be able to help him. He carried out interviews all day long until he had found all the mice that could help him. Ronald was a very kind mouse and did not want to turn anyone away that was willing to help. He was sure he could find a job for each and every one of them. By the time Ronald had finished, he had a new work crew. He gave each of them an apron. Let's just see if we can find you a picture of the aprons. There we go. All the mice aprons. Even the less skilled had places in his workshops with really important jobs. They could make the tea, they could sweep up, they could help other mice, keeping them safe from harm. They were a happy group who all worked together. Ronald thanked God for helping him this way. It was always nice to thank God for anything he helped with. They worked hard day and night until all the crosses were finished. It did not take too long, and in the end Ronald thought, now we can have a well-earned rest. Only one job left to do, and that was to deliver all the crosses. This would take some careful planning. So many crosses, and so many different villages to deliver them to. But Ronald had all the addresses on a sheet of paper, along with a description of the cross that was to be delivered to that address. Ronald was good at organising things, and it took him no time to sort this lot out. They placed the crosses carefully in the back of Ronald's van. Let's show you a picture of Ronald's van. Crossmaker. At the end of the day, the van and the workshop was empty. All the deliveries had been made. All the sheets had been ticked off. It was good. Ronald thanked all the workers for their help and said he could not have done it without them. Every mouse went home knowing that they had worked hard and the other villagers would be happy with their efforts. As soon as they were home, they put their feet up in front of the fire with a nice cup of tea. I do hope you've enjoyed today's story. Do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Ronald has lots more adventures to come. Bye bye.